Hello everybody. Today in this video we're gonna learn a new thing. Okay, so suppose you want to write a program which will give you your result, your final exam result. Okay, so suppose uh, you have got 80 marks in first terminal exam in mathematics, and you have got like 65 or something in your second terminal exam, and you have got 74 or something in your final exam. Okay, so what we're going to do is from your first terminal and second terminal we will take 25% of your marks, and from uh, your final exam we will take 50%. Okay, so what will be the program then? Okay, so we are going to write the code and see this, and then I'll talk to you. Okay, now friends, you can see we've taken an integer variable, and for our first terminal marks, second terminal marks, and final marks, we've taken integer variable. Okay, so for total marks we've taken double. Okay, so why did we do this? Because the total marks can be fractional, so this is why we took double here. Okay, so first terminal marks 80, second terminal marks 74, and final marks 95. Okay, so what would be our total marks? So we will take 25% of first terminal marks, so that means we have to divide it by 4. Okay, so if first terminal marks was 100, then if we divide by 4, then we will take 20, we will get 25. So you understand, I hope. And we will take 25% of second terminal marks, and from final marks we will take 50%. Okay, so if we print that, we get 86. Okay, now suppose we will have to do this program for more than 50 students or something like this. I mean, a large number, a huge number of students. So in this case we will have to take the integer, this variable so many times. Okay, first terminal marks 1, maybe second terminal marks 1, and then final marks 1, and then again first terminal marks 2, second terminal marks 2. This is how we will have to take for 40-50 students. So in this case, what we are going to do, we need something called array. Okay, so we will talk about array now. Friends, for taking an array, what we will have to do is we will have to define what types of variable it is. I mean, if it's integer, so we'll have to write integer as we do for other variables as well. So students array, we named it students array. Okay, so how many students number will be there? Okay, we'll have to put inside the third bracket. Okay, so we will take maybe 10, 20. So we will have to put this number in here. Okay, if we print this one, second element of this array and fifth element of this array, then what we're going to get? You see, we got something what we don't even know. Okay, so why this happened? Okay, this is because we didn't put any value in this array. Okay, we didn't put any element. We have just said that we will take 10 numbers for this array. Okay, so I hope you've understand the point. Okay, now we will define some values for this array. Okay, friends, we've put 10 values for students array. Okay, so first one is 10 and second one is 20, and this is how we've put until 100. Okay, 10 elements. So now you see, I think you've noticed that we've taken a second bracket. I mean, how do you say this? Curly braces. So we've taken a curly braces, and inside every element is separated by a comma. Okay, so I think you got the point here. So if we print second and fifth element, we see we get 30 and 60. Okay, why is it? You see, this one is 0, this one is 1, this one is 2, 3, 4. You see, this one is 2, 0, 1, 2. So we've get 30 for this one, and for 5 we get 60. Okay, friends, if you want to update any value from this array, you can do this too. So you see, we've updated second value by 45 and fifth element by 65. Okay, so I think you can see how we've updated this one. Okay, so I think you can guess, it's very easy. Okay, so if we run this one, we get 45 and 65. Okay, so this is how we can change a value of an array as well. We can change, update an element. Friends, now we will discuss something like if we want to print students array -1. -1 means, you see, we've taken 10 elements. Okay, so it will start from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So length of this array would be 9. Length of an array would be 1 less than the total element of this array. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, so we are trying to print students array -1. That means this is an element which doesn't exist. Okay, so our array starts from 0. Okay, our array starts from 0. So if we run, we will get, for this one, for students array -1, we will get a value that we can't even guess, we can't even imagine. Okay, so if we run this, you see, 21907. So we don't have any idea where it's from. Now, friends, we are printing every value by printing function, printf function, separately. Okay, so we wanted to print this one in different line, this one in a different line. Okay, so if we want to print all of the elements together, I mean at the same time, so what should we do? So I think you already guessed something. Okay, so I think you understand the importance of for loop in this case. Okay, so we're going to use for loop in this situation. Okay, friends, first of all, try to understand how we wrote the program. Okay, so here, students array, we have 10 elements in this array, and we've taken another variable called I. Okay, so the array will start from 0. Okay, so for I equal to 0, and when I less than or equal to 10, then I will increase by 1 every time. Okay, so I think you understand already what how for loop works. Okay, so we are going to print now. So %d, and this d is for I plus 1. So what does that mean? When I equal to 0, our element will be first element. Okay, so I plus 1 means our first element. Okay, and then students array I. Inside this students array we've passed I. That means when I will iterate every time, so each of the element will pass once. Okay, so when second time the for loop will run, then first time 10 will come, second time 20 will come, and third time 30 will come. So this is how it will iterate. Okay, you see, first element is 10. Okay, so how we've got first here, 1th element here, because at first I is 0, 0 plus 1, that means 1. Okay, so when 20 will come, position of 20 is 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay, so if we do this, what we get? You see, 0th element is 10. So that is why we will have to put an 1 in here. Okay, we've done mistake here. Okay, so we are saying when I equal to less than 10 or equal to 10. So if we want to iterate the loop when it's equal to 10, then we will get 11th element. Okay, this is because when we want to stop the loop when it's less than 10, then we will get 10 elements. You see, if we delete this one and run, you see 10th element is 100. Okay, so I hope you've understand whatever I told you, whatever I wanted to teach you in this lesson. So see you in the next. Thank you.